Brought to you by Moultrie Mobile. Also by Growing Deer.
Most hunters get really excited when there's a cold front forecast, especially during, mid to late October, early November. And with good reason. A lot of bucks are killed during that time, but it's tough to put numbers to how much does that make a difference. So I had a great opportunity this week. I looked at the Moultrie Mobile App because a big cold front come through. And I looked at the 3 days right before the cold front. And I set the app to only count bucks, only monitor bucks. It can do that, bucks, does, fawns, turkeys, whatever. You can get them all or whichever one you want. And I looked at the dates the 14th, 15th, and 16th. During those dates, the temperatures were about normal. 70s or so, 50s in the morning, 70s. About normal for here in Missouri this time of year. And then I looked at the 17th, 18th, and 19th. A really strong cold front come through. It probably came through where you hunt unless you're way down in Florida or something. And our temperatures, gosh, they got down in the 20s. I mean, we went from lows in the 50s to the 20s, a big change. And what I saw was, when I just looked at daylight movement, about 7 to 7 here at the Proving Grounds, at this latitude, about 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is about daylight, about legal shooting light here. And the 3 days before, now 3 days isn't much of a change of a moon. This was a weather-related issue. The 3 days before had about 25% of the total buck movement for those days during daylight or shooting hours. But the 3 days of the cold front, 40% of the buck movement, the buck pictures anyway, were during daylight. Not only that, just looking through the pictures, the bucks we were seeing, or a lot of the bucks we were seeing during daylight on the camera, and we were hunting, were mature bucks, good bucks. That cold front got those good bucks up, moving, looking around, feeding more, pre-rut, whatever. Now some people are going to say, well, that's just pre-rut. Boy, the pre-rut kicked in. I don't think it kicked in a big difference from one day to the next. Just those 3 days, 14th, 15th, and 16th, 25% of our buck pictures were during shooting light, and then the 17th, 18th, and 19th, 40%. If I could increase my odds 15%, well, that's a game changer. And using the Moultrie Mobile App tells me that the next time a strong cold front is forecast, you can bet I'll be dodging work if I can and getting out there in the timber. I hope this tip helps you, and there's a big cold front coming wherever you hunt.